You've heard it everywhere. Some people say that we have nothing to worry about. Others claim that AI is dangerous. They warn us that robots will take over the world and humans will become obsolete. But what do experts really think? And how likely is it that artificial intelligence will one day take over the world? You might be surprised by the answer. Stay tuned until the end of this video, where we'll reveal some shocking facts about this topic. Artificial intelligence is currently developing at an unprecedented rate. Every day we hear about new advancements in machine learning and deep learning algorithms. Some people say that this is happening too fast and we should slow down. Others believe that AI is not something we should be worried about. So, what do experts really think? Let's find out together. One of the most popular opinions about AI comes from Elon Musk. This famous entrepreneur has repeatedly expressed his concerns about the potential dangers of artificial intelligence. He even went as far as to call it a potential threat to humanity. But why does he feel so strongly about this issue? It all goes back to the fact that Elon Musk believes that AI could one day become smarter than humans. If this were to happen, he says that we could lose control of machines, and they could start making decisions that put us in danger. For example, imagine a self-driving car that decides to run over a pedestrian because it thinks it's the best option. That sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, right? Well, Musk believes it's not impossible. That's why he's such an advocate for developing safe and ethical guidelines for AI before it's too late. Do you agree with him? Or do you think he's just trying to drum up business for his own company? Let me know in the comments below. Another well-known figure who has spoken out about the dangers of AI is Stephen Hawking. This brilliant physicist and cosmologist was one of the first people to warn about the potential risks of artificial intelligence. He said that AI could eventually outsmart humans, and then we would have no control over them. Hawking also believed that AI could automate many jobs that are currently done by humans. This could lead to widespread unemployment and social unrest. In a 2014 interview, he said, "The development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. It would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. Humans who are limited by slow biological evolution couldn't compete and would be superseded." Do you think Hawking was right, or do you think he was just being dramatic? But not all experts are so pessimistic about AI. In fact, there are plenty of people who believe that AI is not something to worry about at all. They say that AI will never be able to truly replace humans, because we have something that machines will never be able to replicate: creativity. Creativity is what makes us human. It's what allows us to come up with new ideas and solutions to old problems. And it's what will allow us to survive and thrive in the future. This is the opinion of Max Tegmark, a Swedish-American physicist and cosmologist. He is one of the most prominent voices in the field of AI research, and he is very optimistic about the future of our species. In his book, Life 3.0, The Future of Humanity in the Age of Artificial Superintelligence, he explores the potential benefits and dangers of AI and argues that we do not need to fear these machines, but instead learn to work with them. Tegmark believes that AI will help us solve some of the biggest challenges facing humanity today, such as climate change and disease. He says that AI will also create new opportunities for us to explore space and discover new worlds. According to Tegmark, AI is not something to fear, but rather something to embrace. He believes that we are entering a new era for humanity, one in which we will live in harmony with intelligent machines and use their power to make our lives better. This may sound like a utopian vision, but it's one that many experts share. Take, for example, Demis Hassabis, the co-founder and CEO of DeepMind. He's the man behind some of the most impressive recent advances in AI, including the program that defeated world champion Go player Lee Sedol. Like Tegmark, he is optimistic about the future of AI and believes that these machines can help us address some of the world's most pressing problems. Of course, not everyone is so optimistic about AI. There are plenty of people who worry that these machines could eventually turn on us and cause our extinction. But the truth is, we simply don't know what the future will hold. What we do know is that AI is developing at an incredible rate, and it won't be long before these machines are smarter than us. So what should we do? Should we try to stop AI development, or should we embrace it and hope for the best? The answer is not clear-cut, but one thing is for sure. We need to start thinking about this issue carefully and rationally instead of letting our fears get the better of us. Let's look at both sides of the argument. On the one hand, there are plenty of reasons to be concerned about AI. These machines are becoming smarter every day, and it won't be long before they're performing tasks that were once thought to be exclusive to humans. For example, AI is already being used in some cars to help with parking, and it's only a matter of time before these systems are able to drive the entire vehicle. That means that millions of jobs will be lost, and it could lead to widespread unemployment and social unrest. Additionally, AI could be used to develop autonomous weapons that could kill without any human intervention. This could lead to new conflicts and even wars. On top of that, AI could be used to gather and analyze vast amounts of data about people. This could be used to manipulate them or even control their behavior. We also can't forget about the risk that AI could eventually become smarter than us, and then we would have no control over these machines. They could start making decisions that put us in danger. On the other hand, there are also plenty of reasons to be optimistic about AI. These machines can already perform many tasks faster and more accurately than humans. They can also learn new things quickly, and they don't need to take breaks or vacations. That means that AI could help us solve some of the world's most pressing problems, such as climate change and disease. AI could also help us explore space and discover new worlds. With the help of AI, we could send rovers to other planets that would be able to explore much more than what we can do with our current technology. We could also use AI to help us understand the universe better. By analyzing vast amounts of data, AI could help us find patterns and make predictions about the future. This could lead to breakthroughs in physics and cosmology. So there are both risks and benefits to consider when it comes to AI. The important thing is that we start thinking about this issue carefully and rationally, instead of letting our fears get the better of us. That is why it's so important to stay informed about the latest developments in AI and to have an open mind about the potential benefits and risks. One way to do this is to follow experts in the field and keep up with their latest research. Another way is to read books and articles about AI and to watch documentaries about it. Finally, you can also talk to people about AI and get their thoughts on it. By taking these steps, you'll be able to better understand AI and what it means for our future. So, don't be afraid to learn more about AI. The more you understand it, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions about how to shape its development and use. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and leave a comment below with your thoughts on whether AI will take over the world. We'd love to hear from you. And if you want to keep learning about the amazing advancements in artificial intelligence, check out our other videos as well.